Jacob Santos, and this is my wife Corny. And we wanted to Skype with your church this week, but this is a camp week for the children of the village in Monterrico area. But we want to say thank you for this opportunity to speak with your church about our work that we will start in almost 2 weeks.
Jacob and I had the privilege of working with some of the members of your congregation when they were here in July, when they did an eyeglass clinic in both the areas of Monterrico and in Rio Dulce. At that time, we were only working as volunteer translators when individuals from out of the country and groups from out of the country would come down and work with our church.
I have been working as volunteer missionary with the Centro Cristiano Cultural de Guatemala since I was 18. We work in 15 different villages with about 1,500 children.
Jacob and I met through missions in our church, and we are very excited that God is calling us to be full-time missionaries with CCCG and with Raising the Children of God, which is the association that we work with through the United States. We will begin our work here in Guatemala in an area called Rio Dulce. Rio Dulce is on the Caribbean side of the country in the mountains, and we're estimating that we're going to be in that area for approximately a year before we head overseas. And while we're here in Guatemala, we will be working with the breakfast program, delivering food and vitamins. We'll also be supervising clean water and sanitation projects that our church does, and we will be delivering medication for those in need.
But the more importantly is the spiritual work.
We will be working with cell groups, which are like Bible studies. We'll also be doing evangelism, and we'll be working one-on-one with pastors in the 8 villages that we have in the Rio Dulce area. And when we head overseas, what our focus project-wise will be is the area called ProEyes, which is our breakfast program. We will be teaching this to the other churches and showing them how to run this on their own.
The idea of funding a missionary is new to our church and to Guatemala. We have never had a full-time missionary or planted missionary in another country.
Because of this, we're reaching out to our friends all across the world for support. Our goal is that the children in the next generation in our church will be able to say that they too want to be missionaries, and they'll see that as not just a dream, but something that's possible, that they can make it a reality, and that through our testimony, they will see that when God gives them a calling, that He also gives them the means to accomplish that.
In order for us to make this reality, we need to raise $1,000 per month in sponsorship.
This money will go for living expenses and travel expenses while we're in the country of Guatemala and wherever else the Lord may send us. So we are asking that you would carefully consider becoming a prayer partner or sponsoring us.
We want to say thank you in advance for your help and support, and to say God bless.